Hello, sexy souls. Welcome back to another. It's not going to be an energy check up, but it kind of is at the same time because we're still going to be looking at the energy, but we're going to go the whole month of May, just a general kind of look into what you can expect to come your way. I am going to be asking my higher self for blessings, kind of good news, and good things that maybe are coming. That could come in the form of a relief or something, or just getting rid of the old. That could be. That's still seen. No, might not feel like it's a good thing, but it is a good thing in the long run. So that's kind of what we're going to look at today. I'm not really going to do my usual energy checkup just because it's my it's my birthday tomorrow, and this May is my favorite month. I think I'm just biased, but I just really enjoy May, and I feel like it's just such a fresh start. And I was lucky enough to on the 1st of May spend Beltane with the lovely Janey, who I did a show with before on her channel, and I will be having her on my channel very soon as well. And Mark Atwood, if you don't know who Mark Atwood is, he also has a channel. They're all going to be, their links and everything will be down in the description. And also get on my mailing list, because if this platform ever goes away, it's a good place for you to find me and to be updated on other places that I am, because I do interviews with other people on their channels and on their social media as well. So a lot of things have been happening recently, just really expanding my horizons with who I'm contacting. I'm also being cautious, okay, because a lot of people are wanting me to do lots of things with them, and I'm just like, I'm only one person. But in saying that, I've just been so happy and grateful for the people that have come into my life recently, because it's just been a real good time, and I'm excited, looking forward into what will come of the coming months. Yeah. But is there anything else I wanted to say? Not really. This isn't really collectively. I don't really know. That next week for me feels a little bit like I'm not really sure, and I think that's the reason why I was like not wanting to do an energy checkup this week, because I felt like I just wanted to do something different, just something a little bit like prediction, but not as like not as like this is exactly what's going to happen, because this is not what you create, what you want from these videos that I put out, okay? Because when I read, this is just a little tiny bit of the puzzle. You put the whole thing together. So just remember that when you're watching my videos, always use discernment. Take your own truth from whatever I say. And yes, I'm going to be using the Mermaid Tarot. I'll be channeling a little bit as well first off, just to see what I get for you for the month of May. But yeah, May is going to be a very refreshing month, I think. Very refreshing, in so many ways. But other than that, there are going to be 4 groups. I don't know if I said that already. So yeah, just choose between a number 1, 2, 3, or 4. The timestamps will be down below in the description box. You can choose a number that might resonate with you. If you have any numbers that you've been seeing recently, they might be there if you're not sure on what you want to choose yet. But yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your month of May prediction. I am going to pull tarot cards at the end, as always. I'm just going to get myself ready here to just tune into the energy of this collective group. Asking my higher self, show me any messages that I need to. Okay, have any of you been seeing any... The colour white is coming through a lot. I've seen a white rose, and I've seen a white butterfly, and then I've seen a white bird. So just white, the symbolism of white, which is purity, which is, yeah. Letting go of things that no longer serve you. So this is a good thing. Your third eye. So if you have been feeling that there is certain energies that are trying to attack your third eye to kind of, it's almost like if there has been this fog over this area, that is going to be going away this month for good, I'm hearing. Released, because it's like I seen a bird open its wings and just go, ah! So it's like an actual feeling of release and like spreading your wings and just being like, I needed that. I needed to just stretch and let go of all that stress that was not serving me at all. So if you've been feeling heavy in the month of April, a lot of things are now going to start to come up to the surface, but you're going to be able to deal with them very, very quickly, I'm hearing, but also it's going to be very easy for you to just move into this transition that you know. If you are worried about your... I'm seeing a child in a boat, and you're holding on to that child. This, oh my god, this is like this is literally like 6 of swords in tarot. That's literally what it looks like, except I don't see swords, but it's literally you're in the boat holding your child and you're like pushing off. So yes, I think what I'm hearing here is that you have a lot more guidance from your ancestors than you realize, okay? And there is this creative like force that is making things now all about the changes that are coming for you right now, because that's how I feel like you're adapting, is all of the struggles that you're going through mentally is to help you now move quickly into this transition phase of being in a mood of celebration, a mood of joy, is getting easier for you to kind of access that, because I feel like you are ready to move on with your life, ready to meet new people, ready to do new things for you. If you have a daughter, you and your daughter, or you and your son, okay, I said daughter, but I feel like it could be son. If you are... That rose is coming up again. Hold on. I just see a rose and someone picking off the petals and going like... I don't know what that symbolizes, but that's what I'm seeing. So... I feel the biggest thing I think that with May for you guys is the release of all the emotional stuff that has been kind of sitting there. That's going to be dealt with quite soon. All the emotional stuff that's tied to loads of different people, you're going to be very clear about what chords you have attached to what people, and you're going to be able to understand that this is no longer for me. I need to kind of keep my group small until I am ready to, you know, for the next step of me stepping out again and being more comfortable with just being around lots of people again, because we're going through this shadow period of understanding who wasn't really right for us in our life, and that's, I think, what you're coming to the end of that now, which is good. But I think you've come to that realization of, I need to not just branch myself out too much. I need to kind of keep myself close to who's important. Okay, so that's the main theme here. I feel for you, group number 1, is a big, huge release in an amazing, like, uplifting way. Like, you're gonna feel so much lighter, so much like a bird. You're gonna be able to feel like you can fly. Okay. Wow. I did want to say, so if you have a daughter, this is not just the month of May, but this was a message that came in for the month of May, but also for, like, further in your life. But we have the 7 of Pentacles here. I hope you can see it. I hope it's not glaring. But in this 7 of Pentacles, she's expecting a baby. So I don't know if you have a daughter now, but I've seen a son, but the son is almost like it's not birthed yet. But it could be vice versa. So yes, there could be a little child waiting for the right moment for it to be birthed into this world. Which is, I think that this is the waiting period that I'm seeing, is waiting for this release of all the stuff that's been stressing you out, to welcome in and be ready for another child. So some of you are probably going to be like, what? No. But you never know. You never know. So yeah, with the 7 of Pentacles, it's like getting everything set up for many different things. Not just children, but just a new home, a new space that you can kind of be yourself in, is what I'm seeing as well. So for example, I'm also seeing, like, doing things for you and your partner, like organizing some sort of little spa break together would be really, really good. I see that for some people in May. Like, I see a jacuzzi. I see 2 people just having a glass of wine in a jacuzzi and just really enjoying it, the moment together. So there's a lot of that kind of energy. Again, that's that letting go. It's like just really worshipping the body, and massages, and releasing the tension, and pampering yourself, and just really, truly being in that Empress energy, which is what May for me is all about. It's that Empress, because we just had our Baltian ritual, which felt like that Empress energy for me the whole day. It was just about that fire and creative burst, and that's what I feel like is coming through for you. Group number 1 is a lot of this Empress energy. Okay. Don't be afraid, I'm hearing. Okay. Don't be afraid to follow the clues. This little rabbit. So following the rabbit, there might be some sort of an opportunity that you feel drawn to going towards, but there is, like, this unsureness if it is a good thing for you or a bad thing for you. Just pay attention to what's being shown to you and seeing how it benefits you. Because with this bunny rabbit, it's very, I like the card, I don't really like it in this sense. I normally don't mind the 2 of Pentacles, but in this sense I'm like, just make sure that you're not getting too much involved in the wrong exchanges. So that could be currency exchange, could be crypto, could be just a project that you're working on with another person. Just don't take on too much at the minute. I just feel, because I feel like right now it's more about your home life and your partnerships and stuff like that. But if that's what this is linked to, your partner, and collaborating with them, or getting some funding for that, then that's okay. I see that as being okay. But But you then, with that, you're also going to have distractions of people trying to come in and, you know, feel that energy off you and want some of that, like, oh, you help. Why aren't you helping me out? You know what I mean? Be careful about who you talk to about certain things, because when people can, the minute money and abundance comes into your life, people want it all. People want it all. So just be careful of that and be aware of it. Like, not everyone is wanting your attention because of how much they like what you do. They're desperate for something to make them feel worth it. So I think that you're definitely going to see your abundance change massively in the month of May. Okay, it's all Pentacles, and I said massively, and the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, look at all the Fae and the Stag and the, oh, I love this card. Oh my god, I love this Eight of Pentacles because it's just so much. A lot of the time, the Eight of Pentacles can seem like a stressful kind of working really hard, but this is working hard in harmony with nature. So because you really worked your ass off and been passionate about creating this new kind of earth for yourself, you're going to start seeing the rewards show in all shapes and forms. Through, maybe you're interested in the Fae, or you're really interested in doing something outside in nature and working with different people, and you're going to get communicating with different people who also want to work hard and change the world for the better. This is all going to start becoming more and more of a reality for you in the month of May. Your abundance is going to be, like I said already, this is all Pentacles. It's all Earth energy, Empress energy, fire, creative projects coming up. But just the only thing, like, it's so much that you just, every time you jump into something, always ask yourself, are they trying to get me to do something that is only for them, or is this a two-way thing? It has to be that I give you this and you give me this, but not in an egotistical way. There has to be, like, service to something outside of themselves, and it's not just you and them. It's something bigger than that, is what I'm hearing, because that's where your goals are. Your goals are really high with what you want to do with your life. So just be sure of that, or be sure of your. Let me just see that, because I'm hearing trusting. How can you trust your emotions? Like, what signals should you pay attention to? And maybe something. Actually, now I'm hearing. Okay, wait. Justice. Okay. So there are some, I want to say, there are some documents, or there's some sort of a deal that, or something to do with the law, or owing money or something, and you're probably a little bit concerned, and that's kind of making you a little anxious or something. With the Justice card coming in here, I really feel like, you know, justice will be served. What is yours will not be out of your reach. It has to come to you. If it's yours, it will come back to you. If something that you are worried about, you just have to kind of let go and trust that it will come to you, okay? Because what I'm feeling is that this is what this kind of, maybe you put some energy into something, and now you're like, I don't know if I really should be doing all of that anymore. Last little, like, Six of Wands. Okay. This is a great time for you as well. This month is you are going to be putting on a show for so many people to watch. So whenever you feel like you want to put yourself out there and do something that is not normally the type of thing that you would normally do, I'm hearing from your higher self, well, from my higher self, they're showing me, like, the minute you do it, the whole, like, it's like I seen a champagne bottle just go poop and like hit the roof, and just floods of like celebration, because you're gonna feel your utmost best in everything that you do. So I just want to let you know that. But I think that is all for you. The month of May just looks, all in all, it looks like very abundant, but with that new abundance coming in, there has to be a lot of letting go, shedding. But this shedding, for me, healing doesn't have to be hard. Like, it will still kind of, you'll still go through some kind of like, those periods. But you, for me, group number 1, you have this really good energy about you that you already know that you are above all of it. And not in an ego way, but you're just like, I know that this is all for a reason, so I am okay with everything that's happening. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this. So that I can get back to my normal self. Okay? Or my balanced state. But thank you all so much for watching, and leave a comment down below if you're looking forward to the month of May. I know I am. And I also am a little bit nervous, but whatever. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your prediction for May. I was going to say energy checkup. Welcome to your prediction for May 2021. And yeah, as always, I have my tarot cards for the end. I'm going to channel just a little bit messages from my higher self for this collective group. And yes, let's just begin now. I'm going to ask my higher self to show me anything that needs to be talked about. Okay, I'm literally seeing your higher self coming into a cave and being like, it's okay, you can come out now, everything's safe. So if any of you have been a little bit worried about certain things, certain conflicts that are going on in the collective, in your community, in your household, with your partner, there could be so many different things. I want you to know to be confident, is what my higher self is telling me. I'm hearing, hold on a second. I want you to be confident now, because everything that you've done up until this point has been exactly what needed to happen. It needed to happen that way, because things just weren't opening up for you if you didn't do it and say things the way that they needed to be said. So now you have to keep up and hold that frequency, okay, with the month coming up. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of the path that you decided to take, okay, because this is exactly is what's needed now. There's no turning back. Once you come out of the cave and you realize that things are a lot easier outside, and with the sun shining, like the weather is starting to get better. I'm not sure where you are in the world, but in general, the weather, the energy anyway, is getting a lot. Things are happening. Okay, growth is happening, and I think that you've had a long kind of resting period, maybe group number 2 more than other people, because you had a lot more things to transcend, and this is just a nice little thing for you to know that May is going to be all about the growth and understanding how far you've come, and seeing that you have good support. I think I'm seeing two friends, or maybe you're just really connected to two spirit guides or two people that have passed on. But I just see 2 hands on my shoulder and being like, it's okay. So this could be a friend, it could just be family, it could be whoever. Just 2 people on each side. And they're the perfect balance. They're like, your guardian angels in human form or in other realms. But they're definitely like almost like giving you the nudge to, you know, push yourself now to realize that this is all what had to happen. It's like, because I literally see you came out of the cave and you found this new path. Like, you literally look over and you're like, I've never noticed that before. There's just a lot of things that you're going to be like, I've never noticed this before. I never noticed that this thing, this article I read, or this movie I watched, or this new person I'm listening to on a podcast or something. You never noticed that what they were actually trying to say was all of the things that are happening now. You probably heard things, repeated it a few times, and now it's finally starting to click and you're like... So that's going to happen in the month of May. A lot of these kind of moments of, oh, I get it now. And oh, I'm just slacking off. I think I'm doing the work, but I'm actually just kind of masking it. Okay, there's a lot of these things that are going to come up. And this is necessary. This is part of the healing journey, but this is going to be very, very good for you this month, because a lot of things are getting cleared up and you're going to be a lot happier. You're going to be so much happier with your progress in the month of May than the previous months. Okay, it's literally like the winter is over. the dark, deep healing that you went through, you're starting to, you know, you came out of the cave. Okay, you're out of your hermit mode now, and it's more of this energy of, I can try my best, I'll do my best. No rushing into things, just taking small steps to change certain things. I do feel that planning some sort of some of you may have been wanting to get married, or you're some sort of organizing some sort of an event this month, and it's like something that was meant to happen but it got cancelled is going to happen this month. There's like a renewal, or there's a new kind of... I think there's something that was meant to happen last year. So I don't know what this is. The first thing that I just heard, a renewal of a past event that didn't happen. So the first thing I thought on was like, you know, people weren't able to have weddings and stuff like that. So I wasn't sure. Sorry, I'm just looking at my TV and I think it's going to change songs in a second. Let's just see what the next song is. This might be the right... I don't know if that's going to be okay. It's a sound bath. It's a little bit... Nah, it's okay. We'll just let the sound bath go. I like this guy. His videos are amazing. Okay, so let's just check out extra messages for the month of May. So that's the main thing. Like, that's the... Got that off our chest. Now we can look at other things. 9 of Cups. So I'll just, actually with you guys, I'll just place them out and then we'll talk about them. Is that a little distracting? I feel like it is. That is the second time that this log was turned like that. What? It did it in group number... There's something in the room messing with me. Okay. And it's the Hermit. Because I have them kind of angled so that you can see them, but I'm going to show you properly. And what the heck? Sorry, group number 2. Because this video, the music that I had playing, it was a 4-hour meditation. I played it from the beginning. And then randomly it was at the end. Maybe you're finding weird things like this happening as well. Which I want to say, don't... This is the hardest thing for me to do, is try not let that be your focus. So if you're thinking about like weird stuff happening, or you know, your technology's doing weird things. We are coming into, I think, oh yes, okay. We're actually going into Mercury retrograde, I think at the end of the month. I don't know exactly. I just know the shadow period is like middle of May. So just pay attention to that. The Magician. Okay. The Hermit. Okay. Let me just sit, and I want to play a different song because the sound bath is just kind of distracting me. Yeah, like, what the heck is going on? I just like this song because it's not too loud. It's just perfect. So we'll just play that again. Sorry, group number 2. So we have the 9 of Cups. With the 9 of Cups, I want to say that this month is going to be very much about making sure that you take care of your own basic needs first, okay? Because with this 9 of Cups, she's very like, and you have the Magician here again. So you have the Magician here. She's playing with that crystal ball, which is red and orange, so it's root chakra or sacral chakra, so your basic needs and your passions, okay? And with this 9 of Cups, it's just that's that I just have that weird feeling about that this month, maybe for you, is because we have the Hermit here again. But where the Hermit is, it's between these two things, which is this control, this illusion, this belief that you aren't capable of taking it to the next step, okay? But with the Hermit in between, the way that it's just between the Magician and the 9 of Cups, I'm getting this feeling that a lot of it is an illusion. A lot of it is that you have this kind of spell casted on you to believe and to kind of, it's not that you're brainwashed, it's just that it's just that you think that you aren't capable of, you know, doing the certain things that you know you're good at, okay? So with the Hermit here in the center, I want to let you know that you have healed a lot, and now it's all about the World card here at the end, okay? With the World card, I feel that you are safe, you are secure, but you need to now trust that. You need to tell the universe that I trust that you are going to look after me. I have faith. And this faith is what's going to make this whole month of May a journey that you will never forget. I'm hearing that strong. Okay, because it's going to complete, with the World card, you're going to complete that cycle. Okay, so everything that started, whenever it started, I feel like it must have started around May time. So May time was probably the pivotal point of this change in your life, okay? And then you had to go through all the highs of that and then all the lows, and now you're kind of coming full circle to fully put the last little pieces together, okay? And this is going to help you so much into seeing who you truly are and what your path truly is all about, okay? Because this is the main thing for you. If you've been always questioning, what's my life path, what should I be doing with my life, this month you'll know. This month is when it's all going to come clearly rushing through, and you're going to be like, again, I keep seeing that, like, I know what I'm here to do in this world. I know what my purpose is. And for some people it's not much at all, on like 3D kind of looking at things, but for a lot of you it is actually big things. It's big adventures, it's big projects, it's bigger than you can even imagine. And that's why a lot of us who go through the deeper healing, we have a lot more healing to do because we have a bigger mission for the rest and the upcoming years. Okay, so May is a really, really good birthing of the new for you. Okay, Mother Earth is holding you close. Mother Earth is really, really starting to show herself. Hearing that song, show yourself. But that's literally like, and I'm thinking on that film now, the Frozen film, and it's like you're thawing. But you have to truly now realize that no one is allowed to tell you or control you or manipulate you into thinking that what you're passionate about is never going to work out. What your passion is the key. It's the key to everything. When you do what you love and you cannot stop doing it because it's that thing that keeps you awake, that thing that gets you up in the morning to just work and do it. There's going to be so many things that'll try and test you, but you have to believe that this is the way out. This is the way for you to be free. This is the way for you to truly be happy, is to not let others harvest that energy, that creative energy that you have. And this is what May is going to be all about. You're going to be walking the path, and you're going to realize as you walk the path that there's going to be people who are trying to stop you, trying to say, hello, oh, aren't you lovely? Oh, where are you going? Or what are you doing? Oh, do you want some help? Just try and just take action. It's like taking action but still in hermit mode, okay? Because hermit mode is like really at home and not really socializing and really going through a deep spiritual thing. Whereas now you're kind of ready to take the next step, still being kind of in that hermit mode, but you're going through a transition, so you can't just like switch into two different things. Okay, so with the hermit here in the middle, and you see the way he's looking at this gold or this orange light here, the ball, and on this side we have the magician, which is like these, I want to say frequencies, let's just say, that manipulate you. So it's like, you know, maybe spending too much time scrolling and consuming the information that's not actually doing you any favors, okay? But so that's another thing. Like when I say you're going to meet people on the path, it could also have to do, because you know we're all connected now, social media and the big wide web thing, okay? So just be careful that there's just some people that don't have the best interests, okay? This came through for group number 1 as well, actually, so it's kind of maybe as a theme, just to keep your eyes peeled for anyone who's trying to tell you what you should and should not do. And also integrate that. Look at it and be like, why did they try to do that? So don't be annoyed if that happens. Be like, okay, why did that come? Why did they come to me? And you'll find the answer. But all in all, with the World card there at the end, it's like here is going to feel a lot happier this month. Okay, and I'm actually looking forward to June and July for you. I think what I'm hearing now is that May is the fresh start for you, so really take it upon yourself to be your best version and don't let anyone take you down with their bullshit and their fear-based timelines. Just be like, I don't care anymore. I want to work on me, okay? But yeah, thank you so much, group number 2, and leave a comment down below if it resonates, and I will see you in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your predictions for May 2021. I have my tarot deck here, and I am going to now quickly just connect into the energy and channel some messages first before we pull some tarot cards. Okay, I'm literally seeing a lot of abundance for you in the month of May. if you are in the crypto space, let me tell you, a lot of massive information and reality checks are coming your way, because you are going to feel that your future that you've been imagining is right around the corner. But the month of May is definitely going to show you it's, you know, becoming a thing. Okay, so finances for you are going to make you very, very happy this month, is what I'm feeling. Just be very careful about what you say, okay? Don't be telling everyone, you know, because this excitement is going to be like, oh, I'm getting closer and closer to my goals. Because also another thing that I see now is a vision board. And I see, maybe you have a vision board or you don't, I don't know. But have a little look at all the things that you've already accomplished. And now imagine that going double speed. Okay? That you're going to, if also someone who might be, you know, have bought some silver and is waiting for that to kind of hit a peak, that's also going to be a thing. So gold and silver as well, maybe this is going to be part of something that will happen in the month of May. I'm waiting for that day myself. But yes, be very, very grateful that all of the 7, 8, 9, 10 months of research and fully practicing and learning about different excuse me. If some of you have hay fever, that could be a thing that might be a little bit annoying, because I just saw a horse. I'm allergic to horses. So I'm allergic to horses and I get a little bit of hay fever. So if you're one of those people that coming into these months get hay fever, that might be the only thing that you're not so happy about, but be grateful for the abundance that's coming in. Okay. The main thing here is speed. Things are going to start to, you know, go a lot faster. But what I am feeling here is that you need to just be very balanced with your emotions, okay? It's not about not feeling your emotions, because that doesn't work. You have to have the balance. But just be able to, you know, interpret which is trying to take hold of you and be like, no boy, down boy. Okay? And just really anchor in that you are mentally focused on your goal, okay? Because it's when things start to amp, like the frequency like gets higher and more things are starting to come your way, you can kind of be like, oh my god, I'm not used to all this abundance, I don't deserve, it's just freaking out kind of. So just make sure that you're emotionally balanced. We're going to check that with the cards as well, just to see what could kind of help with that. But all in all, I really do feel that everything that you've been working on recently and for a long time, it's going to start in the month of May becoming something you can't even get your head around it. How different things are going to look by June. June's going to look very bright for you. June is going to be very much about enjoying that abundance, and there are going to be some people that are a little bit spiteful, a little bit jealous. So what I would say with that is just don't let them waste your energy on even talking to them, okay? Because you should be very proud of everything. You should not let anyone tell you don't deserve something, or that, you know, why didn't you tell them about certain things, or why aren't you really informing them about what you're doing with your, like, it's kind of like that. That's the energy I'm getting. It's like, oh, but you never mentioned that to me, or just jealous bitches, okay? So those jealous bitches say, sorry, but not really that sorry. Anyway, yes. Cheers to you and all of that work that you've been doing on yourself, because you really, it's just like the fire is just starting. The fire is just getting ready to go, and you're going to be like, whoa. It's literally, because I just seen, you know when you like, people used to throw petrol on bonfires and it used to go, it's literally like that. You're like, you're gonna just have this, these moments throughout the month where you're gonna feel that passion rushing through you, and it's really May is going to go like that. So that's the only thing that's kind of like because it feels like for you May is going to be like, what even happened? What didn't happen that I wanted to happen, but what even happened? You're just going to be like a little bit like, what the fuck? Okay. So just try and be very much working on staying in the present moment, centering yourself, because you're going to enjoy, the more that you can center yourself and be in that present moment, the more you'll enjoy this month, because this is going to be a really good month for you. I feel it's going to be one of your highlights of the year. Yes, just pay attention to the fine print. Again, they're coming in and they're saying, read the fine print though. Nothing to worry about, but just, it's again, don't let anyone's emotional language manipulate you. I don't think there's anything to worry about though, but it's just a little heads up for anybody that's like signing contracts or anything like that. Just remember, because again, that's coming in again because we're going into Mercury retrograde very soon. I don't know when it is. I think it's the end of May. But we'll have that shadow period, so it's saying pay attention to the fine print. And that's probably why. I said pay attention to the fine print, and then we have the Three of Wands, but this Three of Wands, she's got a magnifying glass. So yes, get the magnifying glass out if you want, and pay attention to the fine print. I love how that... as again, like, know what you're getting yourself into. Eat everything that you do. This is a lesson for everybody, because some people who are getting involved in the crypto world, like asking me, like a lot of people ask me about XRP and they're like, what about blah 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 blah, but okay, but what's my exit strategy and blah blah blah, and I'm like, do you know what it is? Do you know what XRP is? And most of them don't know what it is. I'm like, we'll start there. Because you need to fully understand the things that you invest your time in. People are very serious, okay, about what they invest their money in. But they don't pay attention to the people that they invest their time in. These are the two most precious things to us in this reality that we're currently in. Because it's been really harvested in a way that our energy and our time, our energy, money, and our time, the wage, the 9 to 5s to stay alive kind of thing. Okay, so just really understand that money is a reflection of your personal interactions with people as well, is what I'm feeling. Okay, so just really pay attention to things like that. Have fun with it, okay? Because when you start to notice you're spending, like for example, if you're spending more time with more negative people, you'll notice how will have abundance issues. Okay? And when you're spending time with people who appreciate and love you, you'll have your abundance go up. Okay? Because that's how it works. And you'll be like, no, but like for example, everything is a reflection of you. Okay? So when your, let's say, crypto portfolio is going way up, you're probably having a great time, you're spending time with loads of amazing people, and then all of a sudden you spend it with negative people, and you're like, what the hell? Because people who think that, I'm just using examples in the crypto space, people who are like, oh, XRP is going to moon, and then it doesn't. It's because the collective, and myself, I'm not ready for it because I would like to purchase some more. I would like to take my time with it. So I'm hoping that this bull run doesn't go crazy. So, you know what I mean? Things like that. Just really knowing that everything that you invest your time in is very important, okay? Or it's very important to analyze it. And, you know, have little... whatever way you like to do that. Some people like to journal. I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. I like to just use tarot, or I like to I said everything is a reflection of you. So this could be relationships as well. We have the Lovers card here. But this Lovers card is looking at, I know it's a female, and then I don't know if that's the same person though. No, I think that's a male and a female. But they look the same, so but anyway, this Lovers card is good. It's basically telling you that everything is a reflection of you, like I said. So start to think about that a little bit more closely than you normally would, okay? Because when you leave the emotions out of things and you start to think about what you're actually doing and who you're actually communicating with and who you're spending your time with, and is your partner, you know, if you have a partner, is your partner kind of being a little bit like annoying, or are they really helping you work on yourself? These are the things. Gravitate your time this month to even amplify and enjoy this, because your month is going to be very abundant. But just to help you understand how you can amplify this energy even more is by being conscious about what you're doing and who you're spending your time with. Okay? Because if you realize that, you know, you're bitching with a friend, that you're bitching with that friend, okay, and then you might bitch about them because they're bitching, but really you bitched with them. So you're still being a bitch. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. And I do this myself sometimes, so I'm not just saying that, like, I don't do it. But when I'm, like, if I'm having a good old bitch with someone, I'm like, why am I doing this? You know what I mean? Why am I doing this? It's because, you know, I'm human, and sometimes I fall into that. But, you know, you just have to get yourself back off. You fall, you get back up, and you're like, I'm not going to do that again. That was really just not a waste of my time. But this is this constant, like, analyzing everything that I do, making sure that I'm, like, paying attention to the things I'm doing as well, okay? So these are those things. And how you can kind of work on the emotional stuff. Let's just check that out. I love how everything in this reading is, like, reflecting exactly what I'm saying. Okay. Ooh, that made me feel really heavy. The one thing that you need to do is you need to awaken the sword that is under this rope, that is deep it's in the ocean. It's like there's a sword in the ocean, in this boat, trapped under the rope. So basically what I'm getting from this is there is something in your subconscious that you are maybe not ready to deal with yet, okay? And that might come up in the month of May, okay? So if you've just been feeling like there's something that you want to say to someone, or you are trying to communicate with someone and you don't know how to say it, it will come up in the month of May and it'll be resolved, okay? It'll be a new beginning. Might not be so pretty, but just if you're having confusions about that, because it's like you're looking in the mirror but you're still seeing. It could be a good thing though. It could be like you're maybe you're wanting to propose or something and you just don't know how to do it, or you don't know what to say, or you don't, things like that, okay? It's just like the issue behind the thing that you're trying to say is the trapped emotions that might come through while you are having these abundance things come through, okay? I do feel like, though, a lot of you, it has to do with your work, something that you're working on, or you're just not really sure, there's a part of it missing. You're going to figure out what it is. I think that that's going to be with help from the abundance. The abundance was stopping you from taking the next step because you know exactly where you're going, but you might need that little bit of extra income or support from somewhere. Okay. The Sun. Group number 3. Can I be you? The Sun. So everything about May for you, I think this is even my deck, or my pet card now, or my group, even though I don't watch my own readings. I do sometimes, but I feel like this is speaking to me. What am I trying to say, though? Okay, I don't know. I think I'm talking to myself. Now I'm thinking, like, if this is my group, everything that I just said, now I'm thinking about it. Sorry, this is unprofessional of me. Let me just see a little extra bit with that Sun card. This is the enlightening, like, that's the sun coming down, and it's like almost, do you see the light here? There's a, well, it's kind of far away, but there's a light shining on the sword, and that's the sun coming down, shining into this boat. So this is, it's all divine timing, okay, when this will all happen, okay. And the King of Wands. I honestly feel, with the King of Wands, this is all about adventure as well. The month of May is going to be a lot of more talk about traveling, or a lot of your passions is going to require you to just get yourself out there a little bit more into interacting with more people in the physical, though, I feel like. So I think that month of May feels like a lot of movement. It does feel like that, and it just feels like there's a lot of movement, because everything's just moving so fast. The month of May, wow. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching group number 3. Leave a comment down below if it resonates, and I will see you in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 4. Welcome to your month of May, prediction 2021. So I am going to pull tarot cards at the end, as always, and I'm first going to channel messages for the collective of this group. So I'm just going to connect into my higher self now. I just seen, so what my higher self was showing me was this being of light coming with a pillow, and on the pillow there was a crown. And you have put the crown on, and there is a butterfly. Oh, there was a butterfly in group number 1. Butterflies. Haven't had butterfly symbolism come through in a while. I have recently been seeing butterflies myself. I'm not really sure what that means for me, but yeah. So there has been a masculine energy that has maybe had control over your finances, your security, your feeling of safety, or whatever. This could be the government, this could be a father, this could be an ex-partner. It feels like that they no longer can have that hold over you anymore because you're wearing your own crown, which means the manipulation that maybe was going through the crown of your energy, your crown space, crown chakra they call it, that is no longer working because your higher self is basically showing, because I'm looking at it from a third perspective, and that's the way it looks, and that's what they decided to show to me. Okay, so that is a very, very nice feeling to have. This also is going to spark a lot of creative energy to start moving through you again, in a very smooth way. It's almost like you're going to have the right amount of time to just get everything done in the month of May. It feels very like you've got your shit together, like you are the queen of your own life. You are the person who is calling all the shots, okay? And you're going to feel so much more authentic, okay? Because, like, you know, the whole fake it till you make it kind of thing. But now with you wearing the crown, it's like, I've made it, I did it, I'm here, I believe it now fully. Hello, it's me. Sorry, I just got a lot of like these like, wow, oh my god, okay, let's do this. You're just really like ready to kind of greet the world and be like, hello, I am here, I am ready. And it's just that energy that you're going to give off to a lot of people, is that you've fully taken control back from a lot of things now, that you know that with each and every day that you move closer and closer to the thing that you ultimately want. I'm seeing an owl now, sorry. When I see owls, it's always wisdom. But let me see, is there anything else? This owl is blue though. Oh, well, blue, throat chakra. Okay, blue, owl, wisdom. So, the month of May is probably going to be, I don't know, maybe you're someone who is on social media, like you might have Instagram or YouTube or whatever, or you just have an influence on people. This just could be in your workforce place as well. So maybe you are a boss, or you are some sort of a leader of something. But your voice, what you have to say is going to be very, very much important in the month of May. That's what I want to say to you guys. It's like you're finally being a representation of what is expected of people. That's what I'm hearing. So it's kind of like, this is what you all need to work towards. I'll wait. Mic drop. Literally, like, it's just, that energy from you is just what I get. It's very like, I know what I know because I worked my fucking ass off. And that's where you're just like, you're not really in the mood now for people's bullshit in the month of May. I honestly think that anyone that's trying to be like, oh, but what about me? You're going to be like, I don't care. It's this kind of harsh feeling of piss off. But this is a good thing. Like, we all go through these phases of just like, leave me alone. You work on you. I work alone. I don't need to work. Because I don't feel like you have a lot of working to do on yourself in the month of May. Because it's like this crown. You're given this crown, and this crown is like, enjoy it. I don't know how long you'll have the crown for. Maybe for the rest of your life. Who knows? But it's just, this is just symbolism of what your guides decided to show me. Anything else? I suppose I could pull some cards. I was just really enjoying everything of this group. Really amazing. I loved the way that it was all put together. It was very royal, Disney. The way that Disney films look, let's just say, not the whole. Let's just not talk about Disney. Disney is not a company that I really like anymore. Let me see. Four of Wands. Oh my god. I was really feeling that, because this is a relationship here. So And with it being the Four of Wands, I feel like you finally are going to start feeling fully secure in where you're going, okay? So maybe you are leaving someone and you've met someone else and you're ready to, you know, have that new change, that breakaway. It's like in the Little Mermaid. That's why Disney came up. It's like in the Little Mermaid when she leaves the water and she meets the guy on land. It's kind of like that's the. I think that's why I was seeing everything look quite Disney-like. So that's literally what it is, and this card looks very similar to, you know, when they meet. So you're preparing now, and a lot of you know about certain stuff that many others are not aware of, and you're just kind of waiting. It's like a waiting. The month of May is not waiting, because I feel like things are going to happen in the month of May, but let's just not talk about that because that's collective stuff. But you might know this, so this is why I'm bringing it up. It's because just they're looking at the volcano, and the volcano is ready to erupt. But you're safe, you're secure, and you're confident, and you know that you are ready for whatever comes your way, because you've prepared yourself for whatever collective shit needs to come up. You and this person that you're very close to, as I can see. Okay, because you just two are working together in harmony with one another. But there's just was some old ties to someone else that kind of has now gone, disintegrated into the ether. Okay. Haha, we have the Queen of Swords. Fell right into my crotch. So, the month of May, that's exactly why I felt the very much that feeling of no bullshit kind of, where you were basically telling people to just grow a set of balls basically and just deal with their own shit, because I feel like you're going in the month of May, you're going to have a lot of people who are like, help me, oh, like family being like, what about this and what about that, and you're like, listen, we're all, it's just like, you feel like we're all going through things. Stop moaning. Get your shit together. Like, it's just, that's the energy. You're just kind of fed up. But in a good way. It's not affecting you. With the Queen of Swords, if she's saying something and she's like, blah, 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 and it really comes across as rude to the other person, it doesn't affect you, though. So nothing's going to be bothering you. You're just going to be like, fully in that space of knowing exactly where you're going. Okay, you just really do. You do know what's happening, and you're like you can see through them straight away before they even. It's like you almost can predict what they're gonna say before they even say it, because you're just so used to this this year of just people constantly needing your attention, and you're just like, I can't do that. I can't do that for you. I'm sorry, because if you are that boss, or you are that person who is the one that speaks up for everyone else, you're gonna start to kind of shy away and be like, not shy away, but just be like, I can't keep doing this for people. Like, they need to just get on with it. Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're fully, the thing that you're gonna really enjoy this month is, like, you might come across as a bit of a like to other people, but inside what's going to be happening with you is this inner child coming right up to the surface. And this child, maybe you have a child that is very connected to the magical worlds that are all around us, that just want to be tapped into. You're going to notice that within yourself as well. So your children might bring out the best in you this month. You might also want to take your passions in a new direction, a more childlike, free kind of whatever happens and whatever will be. And even like sexual stuff might be a little bit more playful. It might, you might feel like, I don't know, even wanting to, I don't know, because I feel like you might want to talk to your partner maybe, or this new person that what their stance is on having kids and things like this. There's just a lot of topics coming up around having children or being more in that childlike spirit. Okay, so it's just those things are coming up a lot. It's like when I think on passion, your passions being very much the Page of Pentacles. Remember. Why am I saying remember? I'm hearing remember the thing that you said you were going to do. So whatever that is. Okay. Yes. Well, no, I don't. It's not me. But whatever that is. You had the Five of Swords. So something that you said you were going to do, you had a setback. I don't know if you were embarrassed or people laughed at you or said that you couldn't do it or blah, 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 blah. That brought up a little wound there. And it brought you back to maybe your past when people used to say you couldn't do things. That is going to change in the month of May. Because something is going to happen where you realize that you didn't let people defeat you and bring you down, and now you've come to the side. This little the penguin's like tapping her on the head, being like, it's okay. So your spirit guides are really, really good to you. Like it's like, again, tapping you on the crown of the head. They're like, if you connect to penguins as well. It's just, I just really love the energy of this group number 4. And you got the 4, this is group number 4, you got the 4 of Wands, which is, May is the 4th as well. So the 444, that's my numbers as well, I'm just realizing that. But that 444 energy is very much connecting you to your family, okay? So that's what I feel like this month is all about. Connecting to your family, connecting to the people that are really supportive of everything that you do. And, you know, there might have been some people in the family, or there might have been some relationships, past relationships, that were just not meant to be, okay? And you have to just let that be that way. You can't fix it. You can't fix it if there's nothing on your end that you can possibly do more of, okay? And I think that you're coming to that conclusion of like, I just have to let it go completely, fully. And that's partly the sacrifice that needs to happen for you to enjoy this new sense of knowing your own truth and knowing where you're going, okay? So, thank you very much. Ace of Cups, new beginnings, relationship, again, there we go. So, that was on the bottom of the deck, just wanted to point that out. But yeah, thank you very, very much, group number 4. Leave a comment down below if this resonates, and I will see you in the future. Goodbye.